If your first CCNA attempt didn't land the way you'd hoped, take a breath. That's common at the entry level. You're learning a big new language, and you've just started speaking it. When I first took my CCNA, I didn't pass the first time, but I knew walking out of it which areas I needed to go back and study harder and with more focus, which questions I really struggled to remember or just didn't know well enough. What can you practically prepare for your next attempt? First off, Cisco provides an exam report giving you a breakdown of which sections of the test you rocked and which need some extra studying. The sections on this exam report correspond exactly with our certification blueprint, which you can find online. So you know exactly which areas to focus on. Make sure and take extra care in looking at that blueprint to see the verbs that are being used. The verbs such as configure or troubleshoot means more hands-on experience is needed, as opposed to explain or compare is more conceptual knowledge. Use those sections to then go back to your study materials and dig into the areas of the blueprint you are weakest. One thing to note is that if you're using the official CERT guide, it calls out at the beginning of each chapter exactly which domains from the blueprint are being covered, so you can use that to refresh some of your topics. You know what areas you need to work on. Now what? You need to devote at least 45 minutes every day of focused effort in building and reviewing, using things like flashcards, going through labs, getting that muscle memory, and writing out by hand any of the concepts you feel weakest. Things like subnetting and configuring the Cisco CLI require lots of practice to get that muscle memory in. So you don't even have to think about it in the exam. You can just breeze through those questions that are more skill-based. Next, mark a day on your calendar for your next attempt and work towards that goal. Being held accountable by those around you. As you're planning for that exam date, check out Exam Safeguard and Safeguard Plus. You can retake the exam with the Exam Safeguard at no additional cost. That Safeguard offer could give you the peace of mind you need to jump back in and simply knowing you have that additional safety net on getting that extra retake in your next attempt. If you're struggling on your own, reach out to the Cisco Learning Network and share where you're struggling or any concepts you can't seem to get. There are tons of people who have felt the same way and on the other side of that journey or in the same place you are. We have a QR code here for a specific topic on retaking your CCNA exam and working through that process. We have created this discussion post specifically for you to get support in your next exam attempt. Go check it out right now and drop a comment. We would love to hear from you. I've been active in that conversation myself. Finally, to get more hands-on experience, you need a lab environment. If you haven't used Cisco Modeling Labs or Packet Tracer, you need to check them out today. There are tons of great CCNA labs out there, including the CCNA Prep Series by Hank Preston and Patrick. With the hands-on type of those devices is an absolute must. You have to have that time off with the devices, and using something like Cisco Modeling Labs and Packet Tracer makes it come just more naturally with that muscle memory. Anything worthwhile requires effort, resilience, and commitment. This certification is worth it, and you're so close. You've already tried it at least once, and are so much farther along than so many other people. You just need to go that last mile and get to the finish line. It's worth it, I promise.